Hello, grade SMC students. Let's continue our discussion on the different parts of a circle. This is part 2 of our discussion on introduction to circles or different parts of circles. This is quarter 3, week 1 in analytic geometry. So, essential questions: how do I identify segments and lines related to circles? How do I use properties of tangent to a circle? A circle is the set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a given point called the center of the circle. Radius is the distance from the center to a point on the circle. Congruent circles are circles that have the same radius. Diameter is the distance across a circle through its center. So, the diagram of the important terms. So, how do we name a circle? They are named using the center of the circle. The center is point P, so the name of the circle is circle P. The diameter is a line segment that passes through the center of the circle, where the endpoints are any 2 points on the circle. Radius, the endpoints, is a line segment where the endpoints are the center and any point on the circle. And we have the center point P. Another definition is a chord. Chord is a segment whose endpoints are points on the circle. So, line segment AB is a chord. Also, diameter can be considered a chord because its endpoints are points on the circle. Only it passes through the circle, the center of the circle. So, that goes to say that the diameter is the longest chord of the circle. Secant is a line that intersects a circle in 2 points. So that means line MN is a secant. It touches a circle in 2 points. How about the tangent? A tangent is a line in a plane of a circle that intersects a circle in exactly 1 point. So if the secant touches a circle at 2 points, tangent intersects a circle in exactly 1 point only. So line ST is a tangent because it touches a circle at 1 point only. Excuse me. Tell whether the line or segment is best described as a chord, secant, a tangent, a diameter, or radius. Letter A, AH. AH, what is the AH? It is a tangent because it touches a circle at 1 point only. Touches a circle at point B here. So that means point B is what we call the point of tangency. The point of intersection between the tangent line and the circle. How about EI? EI is diameter because the endpoints are 2 points on the circle and it passes through the center of the circle. How about DF? Here, DF is a what? It's a chord. How about CE? It's a radius. Another definition, tangent circles are coplanar circles that intersect in 1 point. Yeah, and we have here 2 circles that intersect at 1 point only. So they are what we call tangent circles. How about concentric circles? These are coplanar circles that have the same center. So this can be comparable to a target practice, dot target. They do not have the same sizes, but they have the same center. So they're what we call concentric circles. Another definition, common tangent. It's a line or segment that is tangent to 2 coplanar circles. Common internal tangent intersects a segment that joins the center of the 2 circles. Common external tangent does not intersect the segment that joins the centers of the 2 circles. Excuse me. So in the figure, we have here, they're what we call common internal tangent because it intersects a segment that joins the centers of the 2 circles. And ito naman ang common external tangent. It does not intersect the segment that joins the centers of the 2 circles. Tell whether the common tangents are internal or external. For A, Okay, common internal tangents for B, common external tangents. More definitions. Interior of a circle consists of the points that are inside of the circle, while exterior of a circle consists of the points that are outside of the circle. Okay, any point inside, interior of a circle, any point outside the circle, exterior of a circle. Another definition, point of tangency. It is a point at which a tangent line intersects a circle to which it is tangent. In short, it is a point of intersection between the tangent line and the circle. That's the point of tangency. Another definition, central angle is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle and whose sides are two radii. Here you can see this is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle and whose sides are two radii. So it's what we call central angle. More definitions, minor arc is a part of a circle that measures less than 180 degrees. Major arc, part of a circle that measures between 180 degrees and 360 degrees. Mas malaki yung major arc. Semicircle is an arc whose endpoints are the endpoints of the diameter of a circle. Yes. And note, major arcs and semicircles are named with 3 points, and minor arcs are named with 2 points. So we have here diagram of arcs. Minor arc is arc AB. Yeah. It's less than 180 degrees. Measure. It's less than 180 degrees. Major arc is named using 3 letters. Arc ABD. Maybe arc ABD is a major arc because its measure is more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees. Semicircle bud. Arc bud is a semicircle because its endpoints are the endpoints of a diameter. So let's repeat. A circle is a set of all points in the plane that are a fixed distance from a given point in the plane called the center. Know that. The symbol for a circle is named by a capital letter placed by center of the circle. If the center is point A, therefore the name of the circle is circle A. Now a radius is a line segment drawn from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. It follows from the definition of a circle that all radii of a circle are congruent. So the plural form of radius is radii, and line segment AB here is what we call a radius. AB is a radius of circle A. Now in the figure, RC is a chord of a circle because it's a segment that has its endpoints on the circle. MT is the diameter of a circle, yes, because it's a chord that goes through the center of the circle. All diameters of a circle are congruent. What are the radii in this diagram? Here. How do you do that? Excuse me. Sorry. So what are the radii in the diagram? We have line segment MA and line segment AT or TA. Okay. Line segment MA and line segment AT are the radii in the diagram. Now, the relationship between the diameter and the radius. The measure of the diameter D is twice the measure of the radius R. Okay? Twice the radius is equal to 1 diameter, and 1/2 the diameter is the radius. So we have here AT plus AC is the diameter. So therefore D is equal to 2R, or R is equal to 1/2 D, or R equals D over 2. Now in circle A, if MA is 5 inches, what is the length of AC? What is the length of AT or DC? Okay, for AC, what's the length? Okay, meron tayong answer dito. Escape natin. So AC is equal to 5. Yan. And DC is equal to 10 because 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay, let's continue. The diameter per circle is the longest chord of the circle. That's true. True or false? True. Tama. A radius of a circle is the chord of a circle. True or false? The answer is false. A radius is not a chord because the endpoints of the radius are the center and any point of the circle. Pag chord, the endpoints are 2 points on the circle. Two radii of a circle always equal the length of the diameter of the circle. That's true. Dalawang radii equals 1 diameter. If the radius of a circle is 3.8 meters, what is the measure of the diameter? Times 2 lang. 3.8 times 2 is 7.6 meters. How many diameters can be drawn in a circle? 1, 2, 4, or infinitely many? Of course, the answer is D, infinitely many. Marami kang madadraw na diameter sa isang circle. A secant of a circle is a line that intersects a circle at 2 points. So line L here, or line AB, is a secant of a circle because it intersects the circle at 2 points. Whereas pag tangent line is a line that in the plane of a circle that intersects a circle at exactly 1 point. So line K is a tangent, or line D is a tangent, where D is point of tangency. Tangent ray ED and the tangent segment ED are also called tangents. They must be part of the tangent line. Note, this is not a tangent ray. Yes. Coplanar circles are two circles in the same plane which intersects at 2 points. 1 point or no points. Coplanar circles that intersect in 1 point are called tangent circles. Coplanar circles that have a common center are called concentric. Okay, we've discussed that just a while back. So these are what we call coplanar circles. These are two circles in the same plane which intersect at 2 points, 1 point, or no point. So in this figure, two circles intersect at 2 points. In this figure, two circles intersect at 1 point only, externally and internally. So tangent circles at 1 point. Whereas here, these are coplanar circles that do not intersect. And we have here another two circles that do not intersect, but they do have a same center, so they're called concentric circles. The common tangent is a line, ray, or segment that is tangent to two coplanar circles. So we have here internally tangent line passes between them. And we have here also externally tangent line that does not pass between them. Now, how many common tangent lines do the circles have? Number 6. The answer is 4. How many common tangent lines do the circles have? There's only 1. How many common tangent lines do the circles have? 2. How many common tangent lines do the circles have in the concentric circles? The answer is 0. Now let's use the diagram below. Match the notation with the term that best describes it. So for D, it is the center here. For line VF, here it's called the common tangent. Escape natin. Yan, common tangent for BF. For AB, for line segment AB, it's a chord. For line AB, it's a secant. Touches a circle at 2 points. For line AC, it's called the tangent. For point F, it's called the point of tangency here. And for DE, line segment D is called the radius. And for line segment BE, where's B? It's called the diameter. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue for angles and arcs. An arc is an unbroken piece of a circle with endpoints on the circle. So arc AB is what we call an arc of the circle. So arcs are measured in two ways, as the measure of central angle in degrees as the length of arc itself in linear units. Recall the measure of the whole circle is 360 degrees. Central angle is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle. In circle H, angle MHA is a central angle. Name another central angle. Yon, angle HAHT. Yan. Because in angle HT, the vertex is the center of the circle, and whose sides are two radii of the circle. If angle MHA is less than 180 degrees, should be 180 degrees, then the points on circle H that lie in the interior of angle MHA from the minor arc with the endpoints M and H. So, yan. MA is a minor arc. Name another minor arc. Arc EA or AT. Yes, because it's less than 180 degrees. Pag major arc naman, it's more than 180 degrees. So we use 3 letters in naming them. So name another major arc aside from arc MSA. Yes, arc MSA. It's more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees. Name another major arc. Arc TSA. TSA. Ayan. Use 3 letters. A semicircle is an arc whose endpoints are the endpoints of the diameter. So it's just one half of a circle. So named by the endpoints and a point on the arc. Name another semicircle aside from arc MAT. MAT. Yes, it's arc MAT is a semicircle. Another is arc MST. It's also a semicircle. So that ends our discussion on the different parts of a circle. Goodbye.